Good morning. Let's take our 10-minute stretch break. Let's start by just reaching those arms up overhead. Big reach, fingertips towards the ceiling, bringing those arms out wide and down. Again, reach those arms out wide and up. Big reach towards the ceiling, fingertips up. Now let's start to reach back with the back bend. And let those arms come down. Let's roll those shoulders up and back. And grasp those hands behind your back and reach down. Now let's really focus on opening our chest up by starting to reach those arms up while behind our back. Now let's grab our right wrist with our left hand and pull that arm back and across. Now let's also tilt the head to our left shoulder so we get a really good stretch from our neck all the way down to our shoulder. Let's release and reach that right arm up. Use that left hand to position on your hips. Just a little push over at the hips. Now let's take our left hand up, grab that right wrist, and assist with that pull over. And relax, shake that arm out. Now let's take our left hand behind our back, grab that wrist with your right hand, and pull it back and across. And let's tilt our head to that side, to our right shoulder. Let's release, reach that left arm up. Take that right hand, position on your hips. A little push over with those hips. Keep that left arm up. Let's release. Bring our right hand up. Grab that left wrist. Pull it over. Go ahead and relax, shake that arm out. Let's interlock those fingers, push those hands away. Try to spread those shoulder blades out wide. Let's tuck our chin. And now let's lift our chin up, eyes up. And raise those arms up overhead. Bring those elbows out wide and scrape it down. Good. Shake those arms out. Now we're going to use a chair. If you have a bench or an ottoman, we can use that too. Let's bring one leg up and position that foot on your chair. Let's start to slide those hands down the leg and towards your foot. Let's slowly come up out of that stretch and reposition so our foot is sideways on that chair. Now let's slide our hand down the side of our leg as far as we can. And let's slowly come up out of that stretch. Now let's put our foot flat. We can have our knee bent, and with both hands we're going to reach down towards the floor. Let's slowly come up out of that stretch. Now let's switch sides. Just going to reposition the chair. So with our other leg, let's put that heel on that chair. Slide our hands down the leg towards our foot. Slowly come up out of that stretch. And let's reposition our foot sideways on that chair. And let's start to slide down the side of the leg. Let's slowly come up out of that stretch. Now let's put our foot flat on our chair, and you can have that knee bent, reaching down towards the floor. Let's come up out of that stretch. Next up, we're going to go to our quad stretch. Let's kick our foot up. And you can grab the ankle or the toes here. Just make sure you have that knee pointing down towards the floor. And relax. Now with the same leg, let's kick it up and back. We're going to grab that foot or ankle with the opposite hand and continue that quad stretch. Go ahead and relax. Let's switch our legs. Kick it straight up and back. And relax. Now same leg, let's kick it up and across for our opposite side stretch. Go ahead and relax. Now, let's take a big step into a lunge, and we're dropping that back knee down and reaching both arms up. And let's push those hips back, straighten out that front leg, leaning forward. As we come out of that stretch, let's step back, switch our legs, drop that back knee down in that lunge, reach both of our arms up. let's push our hips back, straighten out that front leg while leaning forward. And as we come out of that stretch, stepping back, let's take our feet about shoulder width apart, rotate our hands, fingertips down, and as we go into a squat, we're going to bring our hands, our fingertips pointing back, sit down into that squat, place those hands flat on that mat, and make sure we have our hips down and our head up. This is a good wrist stretch. And try to plant those heels down. So those feet are flat in that squat, hands are flat. Let's turn and reach one arm up. Down and switch. Down. Now let's grab those toes. And we're going to straighten our legs out, lift our hips up. And let's roll up out of that stretch. Now tilt the head over to one side. We're going to use that same side hand to come up and just apply a little extra pressure and pull for that stretch. And now I want you to look down towards the floor. Reposition the hand more to the back of the head. And again, a slight pull to help with that stretch. Now let's tilt the head over to the other side, using that same side hand up. And we don't want to pull too hard. Just a very slight pull. And let's reposition, eyes down, hand more in the back of the head. And again, just a little slight pull. All right, go ahead and relax. So shake those arms out. Roll those shoulders a few times. Also roll the neck side to side a few times just to kind of loosen up after that stretch. Awesome job. See you next time.